Greetings, Who. I'm George, and welcome back to the Windmill full of horses. So, not the... Take it. So not the fourth, not the third, not the second. Is the first fragment. So, do we know anything interesting about the first fragment? Well, the first thing we know is they released a song 3 days ago, which is called Pantheum, and we're about to listen to it. Yes. The second interesting thing we know is William Johansson recommended it, and William Johansson is one of our best and most dedicated followers, so... And the third thing we know is that the previous Beyond Creation bassist, and also the current Auguri bassist, which is, as far as I get it, a legend among tech death bassists who are a legend among bassists, Dominic Forrest Lapointe, the Dot, Dominic Forrest the Dot, is the bassist of this band as well. Yes. So, everything about this screams my style of tech death, yes. And everything about this screams that I might have a little bit of a panic attack. So, Pantheon, First Fragment. You ready? No. Oh, okay. I know I'm stopping it early. I have to. Something I forgot to mention that I probably should have as a warning is, according to William Johansson, I don't remember the exact number, but I think this song has 80 solos. Now, I do know a song that probably has around the same, I don't know, 15, 20, maybe even 25 solos, called Dualis Flamel from a band called Equipoise. I gotta stop pronouncing things I don't know how to pronounce. That's an 8-minute song. This is under 5. Okay, what I want to say is, up until 1,045 seconds ago, Obscura and Animals as Leaders were probably the most mechanical stuff I have listened to. And Archspire. Although Archspire is also ridiculous. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Run, Forrest, run! So, Forrest runs. It's like they never stop shredding. And it's got this constant move between like high, and then low. And then you can hear the bass. It's like, it doesn't have the purpose that bass usually has. It just has to go everywhere. Yeah, it's like, you know, I have this image in my head all the time. It's like, music goes like this. You have the drums that are the foundation, then you have the bass that kind of fills in the low end frequency of tones and melodies. Then you have kind of the guitar riffs and stuff, and then you have like the leads and maybe keyboards, and then the vocals are on top. Yeah. And when you take tech death, you just go like this with them however the hell you want. And what these guys did is they put them all on the same layer. And then they're just kind of zigzagging with them however the hell they want. Let's go. Let's run. Run, Forrest, run! need another. I actually have more thoughts. Many solos. They actually built like a really, really cool harmony when like the rhythm sort of settled and spaced out, and you still had incredibly fast shredding, but it just had that sort of purposeful shred effect. Yeah. And then they had that harmony for a while, and when they started bringing, again, increasingly faster drums and just turning the whole foundation all wobbly again, the sort of image on the cover artwork sort of started blurring into white, and I was like, yeah, that's my brain now. And it's like, this is like, just extreme and ridiculous as far as they can possibly go, but it's super, super, super precise. That's what makes it terrifying, to be honest. And I know I'm like, doing this and acting like a grandma who's in pain, because I am, but but it's actually really, really good. I'm just not attuned to tech that is that mobile all the time. I can't find the foundation to it, where you're wrong is you try to. Rainbow Road in Mario Kart? Yes. Okay, do you know that specific part in Rainbow Road where the road goes like this? And where you also have like those little speed strips that if you happen to fall on, they basically shoot you into space? Yes. Okay, it feels like I'm trying to walk on that when listening to this. Walk or do triple backflips. Do you know those bikes, classic ones that have like a really big wheel and a really small one at the back? It's like I'm on one of those. Riding one of those on the moving part of the Rainbow Road from Mario Kart is what listening to this feels like. The colors also match. I have 1.5 minutes left approximately. I'll try to not fall off the road. Good luck. The bass! Okay, so the reason why I was frozen is because I was actually trying to listen to it and follow and understand what's going on. I failed. You have officially become a Disney movie. I have? You just said you were frozen. Can I say? You can say. He actually had these kind of trippy rhythms at the end, those trippy changes in rhythm that were really, really, a really cool change in dynamic. Okay. I would say the bass parts at the end were the most nuts. It's like, we had a bass solo came out of a guitar solo. Yeah. Like that guitar solo squirted a bass solo. Okay. And that's why it's called tech-wizardry. Yeah. So, like you're doing your thing, but instead a guitar solo comes out. Yes! Okay. So, we'll stop that now. What I was gonna say is, for what it's worth, like, if shredding on all those different registers and then having the bass move up and down, that wasn't enough. They also have pinch harmonics. So that's like, do you know that part in, what's it called? Pet Detective 2 with Jim Carrey, where an arrow comes into his neck every time one of those pinch harmonics. comes in a song. So, it's so freaking extreme, bro! So, William Johansson, when you suggested this, I asked, is this more ridiculous than Dualis Flamel by AQ Poison? Because I genuinely believe that is the most ridiculous tech death song I ever heard. I did not believe you. I believe you now. Let me just look into the comments for a second and say First Fragment, because there's something there I have to point out. So I think the first time First Fragment was mentioned when my brother said, end quote, personally I'm most keen on prog stuff, symphonic stuff, and tech death stuff. But anything that you think will whack our brains properly is welcome. So First Fragment was mentioned, and then a couple of comments later, First Fragment dropped a new song, and then this song was mentioned. And now, our brains are whacked properly. I gotta be more careful what I ask for in the comments. These guys knows what they're talking about. Okay, are we done here? I really hope you don't have more fragments. I can hardly do it the first. Yeah. Okay, brilliant. If you enjoyed this reaction, we greatly appreciate the likes and shares. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe with bells on. Thank you very much for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed your stay, and we'd love to see you back at the Windmill very soon. I think that's rather their run than their stay. We hope you enjoyed your run, and we'd love to see you back at the Windmill very soon. Corpse is out.